You published an article lately on LinkedIn about culture is manifested and not created. Can you elaborate more, and what can companies do to create an appealing culture to job seekers?
Absolutely. So culture is something that we hear talked about a lot, and I'm sure anybody watching this is probably somewhat in the HR world, so you're probably seeing a lot of the same things. What we believe is that culture isn't actually something that you create. Culture is something that is manifested by the people that work for you. It is so much bigger than what me as a business leader or a business owner says top down it's going to be. It's really about the people who work on our team who really make up the whole core of our company and our organization and are the life and breath of this business. So it's all about how they show up at work, and what our responsibility is as an organization and me as a business leader is to make sure that we're resourcing culture in a way that's healthy and effective. So absolutely, some of that is structural and process oriented. For example, having an open pay time off policy. That's a structural way that you can resource culture and align with a value, for example, of achieving some sort of work-life integration. Having healthy snacks in your fridge, that's a way of resourcing a value around health and wellness. There's lots of things that you can do quite functionally to help resource culture, but the reality is that you can have all of those things and still have a terrible culture. It's not just about what you do as a business, it's really about how people choose to behave and be and act in your organization, and the space that you give them to be themselves, bring their whole selves to work, and show up in the workplace and create it to be what they want out of work. It's really that overall work experience. And Eric Termuende actually talks a lot about that. And he's somebody that I really admire in how he believes in culture and what he looks at, and really helping to cultivate that workplace experience for people, as opposed to just talking about company values and company culture. It's so much bigger because work is bigger than it's really ever been before. It's so holistic and it's all consuming for so many of us. So in a small organization like ours, one person can make a dramatic impact on your overall culture, because one person, when you're only a team of 5 or a team of 10, that's 1/10 or 1/5 of your organization. So that has massive implications for what your culture feels like for everybody else in the business. So in our belief, culture is not something that you create. So to hire us to come in to create culture for you isn't something that we offer. If you want to hire us to come in and help you understand what your culture is, who you are as an organization, how people currently feel at work, and you want to help to align that with your overall goals around culture and help to understand what people want the business to be like, that's something that we can help you do through a process of analysis, discovery, blue sky brainstorming, design thinking, and help you ultimately develop out resources, practices, policies, etc., that will ultimately help you get there. But we don't create culture for you, and you don't create culture for your own company either. Your people do.